Today we are going to be talking about the effects of pollution on our body by Felicia Chan, Eileen Kwan, and Michelle Ng. To first start off, we have the quote, "Environmental pollution is an incurable disease. It can only be prevented." And this quote means that the effects of pollution are so detrimental that we cannot reverse the effects of it. The only steps that we can take are prevention. To understand the effects of pollution on our body, we need to first and foremost know what is pollution, and it is a substance in the environment that has harmful or poisonous effects, and it can be classified by the presence of a contaminant in the environment, the amount of the contaminant, and if the contaminant causes harm to life. And there are many different types of pollution that I will get into. And the main types are air pollution, water pollution, soil pollution, noise pollution, and light pollution. Air pollution is caused by the toxic substances present in the air, and air is a mixture of oxygen, nitrogen, carbon dioxide, and other gases. And there's a specific ratio that needs to be maintained, and when this ratio is offset, this is when air pollution can occur. Water pollution is the result of the contamination of water bodies such as rivers, lakes, and oceans. And there are two types of water pollution. They can be introduced by microorganisms or chemicals. Soil pollution is caused by the buildup of toxins present in the soil to the point where it can cause serious health threats, and it can be caused by two main things. Anthropogenic causes, meaning it's all by man-made activities, whether it's industrial or improper disposal of waste and agricultural pesticides, or it can be caused by natural causes, which is due to microorganism activity. Noise pollution is also known as sound pollution, and it is the progression of noise with detrimental effects on humans and animals. Sound is measured through a unit called decibels. So, for example, at 0 decibels, there would be complete silence, and as the numbers get higher, the louder the sound is. So, at 90 decibels, that could be a lawnmower. Anything louder than 80 decibels is considered hazardous. Lastly, light pollution is a large amount of light that's produced by urban and highly populated areas. It uses inappropriate and excessive use of light, and it can cause many different effects, such as an increase in energy consumption, and it can also disturb the ecosystem by disturbing nocturnal animals as they sleep during the daytime and are active at night. There are many things that can contribute to pollution. Burning fossil fuels is a main contributor to air pollution, and fossil fuels can include coal, natural gas, oil, and gasoline. And that produces electricity to power our vehicles, and this is when we're driving. Factories go hand in hand with burning fossil fuels because the air pollutants are greenhouse gases that are result from burning the fossil fuels, and factories can contribute to water and land pollution by acidifying rain, chemical spills, and disposal of toxic waste. Marine dumping is a major cause of water pollution, and this includes dumping garbage like plastic and glass into the sea, and this can be eaten up by the marine life, and that can lead to their death. Agriculture can affect water, air, and soil pollution. It is due to the use of fertilizers and pesticides, and this can introduce toxins that can contaminate the air, water, and things that are going into our food. Inadequate sewage system is a major contributor to water pollution because if it is not treated properly and clean, then it can go back into the environment with toxins and wastewater.
Pollution has been shown to have a variety of negative impacts on the body, and on this slide we'll look at a few short-term effects. Some include irritated eyes, nose, and throat. Pollution has also been known to cause a variety of disorders, including pneumonia, which is an infection caused by bacteria, which then invade the air sacs of the lungs, as well as bronchitis, which is the inflammation of bronchial tubes, which are airways that carry air to your lungs. Headaches, dizziness, and nausea are often caused by the terrible odors produced by factories, which are considered air pollution. There are also a variety of long-term effects caused by pollution, such as respiratory diseases due to air pollution. These include asthma, cancer, and emphysema. Cardiovascular diseases are often caused by pollution as well. Some examples include lung cancer and heart disease. Damage of the nerves, brain, kidneys, liver, and other organs have been demonstrated as a result of long-term exposure to pollution. It has been recorded about 5 million premature deaths occur every year due to pollution alone.
In this section, I'm going to talk a little about what we, as individuals and as a society, can do to reduce pollution. One of the major pollutants are fossil fuels, and in order to protect ourselves and the environment, reducing the use of fossil fuels is extremely important. Firstly, as a society and as a whole, we can find alternatives using hydropower, wind power, solar energy, biofuel, or geothermal energy instead. These alternative types of energy make use of the Earth's natural processes and redirects energy instead of releasing harmful pollutants. As an individual, we can choose to cut down home electrical uses, turning off the lights or the TV when we're not using them. We can also choose to walk, ride a bike, or take the bus instead of driving a car. Taking a bus allows people to make use of one main system of fossil fuel usage instead of many individual systems. We can also choose to reuse and reduce, which is extremely important. Water pollution is another extremely serious issue. Nothing is endlessly large, and we are making a grave mistake in assuming that the seas are our personal trash cans. The thousands of chemicals and bits of plastic that we pour into the water re-enter our bodies when eating seafood or drinking unfiltered water. In poisoning the water, we are poisoning ourselves. As a society, we can design safer methods of waste disposal and management, including reduction and reuse, animal feeding, recycling, and composting. As an individual, we should dispose of toxic waste properly. Toxic waste qualifies as bleach, paint thinner, and many household cleaning products. Instead of dumping these items down the drain, we should take them to a nearby facility. We can also avoid plastic because it often ends up in oceans. We should use reusable cloth bags when shopping or glass containers to store our food. Thank you to everyone watching. I hope you stay safe, healthy, and do your part in keeping our world clean.